Hello, good people. Welcome back to another edition of Catching Up with the NFL. If you're new to my channel, I am still fairly a newbie to the NFL. I've been getting more into it the last couple of years and still like learning the ins and outs of how plays work. Yeah, just a lot of stuff. But I really do enjoy the sport. The more and more I learn about it and about its history. So that's why I like to watch these highlights, just to get more of an understanding and a better gauge on the season thus far. We're in week 10, so we're in the middle of the season, heading into the home stretch of the playoffs. And this season has been shaping up pretty nicely, but also interestingly, because there's a lot of teams that are kind of like unexpected that are contending so far. Like the Colts, I think the Bears are in the playoff picture. If they're not in it, then they're like knocking on the door. But yeah. Anywho, this is going to be Saints Panthers, which is a division rival game. So these games always kind of like, teams always tend to like get up for division games, even if they're like fairly bad. Panthers are decent this year. They're 5-4, I think. Before watching this, they were 5-4. So we'll see after the game is over. And Saints, I think they're like 2-7 or something like that, 1-8 or something like that. So yeah, let's get right into it.
Running back, the rookie from Kansas, 3rd and 12, pressure coming, and Shuck, he can run and throw and complete.
Ooh, wide open.
The 40-yard line and moving across midfield.
Oh,
Jawan Johnson down to the 30 of Carolina.
Wow.
Wow. And we'll get a first down.
Wow.
Plows his way across the 40-yard line.
He's been doing so good for them.
Young fires, and it's deflected. Pressure coming. Shuck has a moment.
Ooh.
Goes deep down the sideline.
He's open.
And taking it in is Chris Olave. Touchdown.
Dang.
He left the defender in smoke.
That was a bomb throw.
Paxton with the football.
Yeah, we call this stutter go. Watch him. Just stutter and then take off. And that's great coverage, but you can see
Dang.
little hand fighting right there.
Dude just got laid out. That's crazy.
Young to throw and
Ooh.
trying at the last moment, but he's getting his opportunity. You saw Olave come up a little bit sore there as Kamara takes the toss. And Alvin Kamara, he left to run into space, runs into his own man, and falls down as he got across the 35-yard line.
If he had covered to the whip, that might have been, he might have been out of here. Might have been a touchdown.
He's back there with Kamara, tackle mark in his career. 5 today. Young in trouble, gets away, throws wide open. McMillan, first down.
Nice. That was a nice play for a game.
Ryan Fitzgerald blocked from 48 yards.
Committed to running this football.
Leading receiver in the game.
Also, Panthers retrieved it after the block.
Fumbled, and the Saints are on it. It was botched from the handoff moments ago, and Pete Warner has it. Taysom Hill in the quarterback. Kamara checks into the backfield with him.
They made 2 crazy mistakes in a row.
They give it to is the quarterback with Kamara behind him.
No.
Kamara,
jump through.
Moment, that surge, that slip through, you could almost call it.
Jeez.
And a real screen. Hubbard the back. And Bryce Young throws one.
Yeah, I was looking like, who the fuck is that for? That throw was way underthrown.
Underthrown in the area. Connection with Brock Purdy, whom he faced. I think his team faced him earlier in the year. As he keeps it, gets the first down. That is Taysom Hill.
I like that.
The Saints with that outstanding defense. New Orleans.
Yeah, well, they're trying to figure it out. They found a young quarterback that they feel.
Okay, looks like a solid defensive game from the Saints. I noticed that there were a lot of 3 and outs on the Panthers side. Also, just boneheaded mistakes that the Panthers made. They had the missed field goal, and then they also had the interception that Bryce threw, which was very underthrown. Saints, they're a team that's still figuring out their identity. You know, they're have a new coach, been trying things out between Tyler Shuck and Spencer Rattler. So yeah, that's a game I know Panthers would definitely want back. A game that they felt that they could just, win easily or fairly easily. So that really sucks. But that just shows they're like a middle of the pack kind of team. They're like a piece or two away from being like a true contender. So I feel like Panthers, if they do make the playoffs this year, they'll be like a wild card team. You know what I mean? But shout out to them for at least improving. Last year, they were not this good. They definitely showed flashes last year, but this year they're actually putting together wins, figuring out how to win, somewhat figuring out, you know what I'm saying, a game plan, a better game plan when it comes to different matchups. So I'm happy for them in that aspect because I've been watching them over the past few years since they first drafted Bryce and just witnessing the progression and growth. So it's good to see that they actually have a winning record right now. So good for them. Shout out to them. But yeah, on to the next one.